time. Jackie, come on.
Did I remember to bring your slippers? Here we are, thank goodness. Now be good today and eat all your dinner, all right? Oh, morning, Mrs. Johnson. Here we are again.
You two look lovely and bright this morning.
Same time tonight.
Oh, they'll be all right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God, nurse, heal myself.
Too many fags last night, that's your trouble.
Oh, well, as from today, I've given up for good.
Given up what?
Cigarettes are the last drag, please.
Not right. It won't sit on properly.
Yeah, it does look a bit like a pea on a drum.
Oh, thanks. Same to you.
Mine's not bad for a change.
That's what you said
last Monday. And the Monday before. That's what I remember.
I think I'm going to start getting my own cats in future.
No chance. Anyway, I preferred the starched ones you could bung in the laundry.
Yeah,
Hey, I had a
better.
weird dream last night. I dreamt I'd fallen into a linen skip. Talk about scary.
Do you know what time it is, Longhurst?
I'm nearly ready.
Why bother?
Any roll. You've not got the willpower for anything.
Yeah, you
There's no law that says we have to come to work in our uniforms.
You've been coming yours for ages.
Right, who pitched my clean apron?
Oh, here
Would
we
you
go.
credit it? Angels of mercy, them are like vultures. Just let me catch her, that's all. Did you hear that, you lot? Just let me catch her.
Oh, you got just 2 more minutes.
Oh, stop nagging me. Lend us your mirror, Seaton.
And I want it back without having to ask. Come on, give it.
Hey, up another late school afternoon, Alison.
Oh, hello.
Where were you yesterday?
I didn't feel very well.
I thought you never been sick.
Morning, Mrs. Derry. How are you today? Morning, Mrs. Roncourt. Good night's sleep. That's nice.
Talk about mutton dressed as damn lamb.
Morning, Mrs. Cosgrove. How are you?
Morning, Mrs. Cosgrove. How are you, Mrs. Cosgrove? Like a damn record. As if you care how I am. As if anybody cares. Here. Have you seen her over there this morning? I think she's Mae West, she does. Think she's Mae West.
Hear you.
Her husband brought her that thing she's wearing last night. He's dafter than she is. He wears suede shoes. Never did trust a man that wore suede shoes. Something shifty about him. Don't think she's been out of bed yet either. And I doubt she got out twice yesterday. Just sits there like a damned old peacock.
Well, you can talk. You wouldn't get out of bed yesterday for the physiotherapist, would you?
Well, I didn't feel like
You
it.
were just being awkward.
I'm entitled to be awkward at my age.
For your own good, you know. It's to get you moving about. You do want to go home, don't you?
Yeah, and you want to be rid of me, don't you?
I thought it was you that wanted to be rid of us. That's what you're always saying.
Well, at least I'll get a decent night's sleep if I go home. What with windows rattling and people walking about. There was even somebody walking about singing Danny Boy last night. It was supposed to be a hospital, not a damn palace of varieties.
Well, I've ordered you a boiled egg.
I don't want a boiled egg.
Oh. Well, there's only one thing for it, then.
What?
I shall just have to tell Dr. Ingram that you won't eat anything.
Oh, all right. Not too hard, not too soft. Just congealed.
I'll pass your instructions on to the chef.
Chef? He's no chef. That's a damn rat catcher. What's wrong with her? She doesn't look ill to me.
Morning, staff. Morning, sister. Mind your own business, if you can.
Oh, my, we have got saucy. Hardly a word for the cat when I first come in.
Behave like a mouse and you get treated like a mouse. You taught me that.
Let's get the breakfast served, shall we? Trolleys have been here for hours.
Right, sister.
Any sign of no slaughter?
Breakfast coming.
Morning, nurse.
Morning, sister.
Where were you yesterday?
I had a tummy upset, sister.
Feeling better today, are you?
Yes, sister.
You sure?
Yes, thank you, sister.
What are we coming in here for? I'm dying for a coffee.
Just want a quick look at the adverts.
That film was a complete waste of time. I mean, what is the point of a new type of suction catheter? Why is it necessary?
It said in the film.
Did it?
Did you fall asleep again?
Probably. It was hot in there.
The new one's safer and less infectious, dummy.
Oh.
Hey, listen to this.
What?
Make your dream of sunshine and palm trees a reality by working in one of South Florida's fastest growing, most stimulating medical centres.
Hey, I read about a job the other day might suit you. The Jesuit Volunteer Corps want nurses to work with the poor in Alaska. Sense of humour and grit required.
No thanks. Salaries ranging from $2,150 to $2,750. This is a challenging position. Besides an attractive salary, there is an extensive range of fringe benefits. What more could a girl want?
When I died last, and dear, I die as often as from thee I go, though it be but an hour ago, and lovers' hours be full eternity.
You what?
John Donne, 1571-1631.
What is it you got there?
The Poet in Love. Didn't know I could read proper books, did you?
The Poet in Love?
Love's serious. You'll find out. Like you look at your husband some dark, dirty morning in January and you think, what a slob.
No, but you should be giving it some thought, though, Jo.
I never think of anything else.
I'm talking about your future and what you're going to do.
I know what I'm going to do. Stay here, try to get my SRN, hope I make sister, and then I can make life hell for the students.
There's a big world out there, you know.
I know. I travel through it every day on the bus and I'm not all that impressed. It's noisy, dirty, not very friendly, and everybody reckons it's coming to an end. Our bit of it anyway.
I think I'll have a word with Miss Windrop about occupational nursing. I fancy it.
Hey, here's a good one by Byron. He was dishy too, wasn't he? Could love forever run like a river.
Well, it won't, so you'll need a good job to fall back on.
Any more of those? No, that's a lot. I'll give you a hand then. What was wrong with you yesterday?
Bug of some sort, I suppose.
You don't look too well. I'm all right. You look a bit half-baked.
Thanks.
No, I meant...
I'll do the flowers on my own. I didn't want you to help me anyway.
Well, you needed my help on Wednesday, I rather think.
Come again?
You missed Mrs. Franklin when you did Vax. She has a red area on her heel.
So, what's a bit of a sore heel?
Take your coffee break now, Staff. Staff?
Oh, yes, thank you, sister.
Anything wrong?
No, sister.
They have more tea breaks than a damn docker.
Well, for your information, this is a coffee break.
What's wrong with her? Face like a razor blade. You can always catch a banana boat back home if she doesn't like it here.
Shush. All I'm trying to be is practical, Jo. What's wrong with wanting to plan your future?
It's just that well, I'd rather let the future just happen. Don't want my life to be a kind of timetable. I'd go bananas. What are you talking about now?
You know what you want to do, don't you, Shirley?
Yes, I told you. Yeah, well, I'm going to do geriatric nursing. Oh, I couldn't stick that. I don't particularly like the occasional old patient, never mind making it a career. Geriatric nursing, no thank you. Well, I just hope there's someone to look after you when you get old. I'm not going to get old, I could die young.
But why are the English people so cruel to their old people? I mean, those poor old people you keep reading about. Dying alone, nobody knowing or caring. It's terrible.
It's really very simple, Sita. You see, old people are a drag. You can't take them on package holidays, and they're an embarrassment down the pub, and they're not very good at playing golf.
What are you going to do, Zita?
Go back home if I can.
Idi Amin will never have you back in Uganda.
And not live forever. Anyway, if I can't go back there, well, I'll go somewhere like India, where I'm needed.
Oh, but you're needed here, especially up north. Well, you can volunteer to do missionary work up there, you know.
Joe!
Oh, it's true. They don't have big hospitals like this up there yet. Just tiny little shacks in the clearings among the slag heaps. Foreman used to tell me about it.
What about you, Sandra? What are you going to do?
She's hooked on occupational nursing. Sees herself drifting casually through the factory, lusted after by brawny capstan operators, and finishing up marrying half a dozen tycoons.
Well, at least it'll get me out of here and out of hospitals.
More than you can say for geriatric nursing.
I like looking after old people.
Can you? I mean, they're hard work. They're not all that grateful. A lot of them. They upset me.
They're just like children, really.
Who's got coffee's that?
Harvey's.
It's Alison's. She said she was coming up.
Is she all right?
She's a bit under the weather and niggly with it.
We all know what she'll be doing. Running the entire health service before she's 30.
Had your walk today, Mrs. Cosgrove? Anything wrong, Mrs. Cosgrove?
Them's what's wrong.
Well, I don't...
They're mine, aren't they? Not hers.
Oh, I see. They've been put out with the wrong bed, have they?
She wouldn't say so, though, would she? Not her.
I'll get them back for you. Read these are Mrs. Cosgrove. There you are, Mrs. Cosgrove. They're lovely, aren't they?
Not bad, seeing they come off a damn coffin.
Now, Mrs. Cosgrove, we do not get our flowers from funerals.
Of course you do. It's a known fact. They're donated and given to people like me, who've nobody to bring 'em any.
You believe what you like, Mrs. Cosgrove.
Don't worry, I will, and you can take 'em back.
Pardon?
You heard. Give 'em to her over there, if you like. We'll go with her damn dressing gown.
You're the limit. Who put the flowers out today?
I did, sister.
What is the matter with that girl? She's getting slipshod.
I don't know, sister.
She certainly seems to have upset Mrs. Cosgrove.
Well, but if I can cool her down, then.
Well, you can try.
What's the matter with you?
Sister's told you, hasn't she? So why ask me?
I want you to tell me. What's it all about?
Well, that girl that goes about with that long face.
Now come on, back into bed. The other nurse said it's my purse.
I'll sort it out for
It
you,
was my
that's
purse.
all.
I left my
Pretty sure. Who gave you that?
Oh yes, yes. My daughter made it
Oh,
for
it's
me.
lovely. That's
You are kind.
I don't want them now she's had them.
Oh, you are the end sometimes, you know.
Well, you know what you can do, shoot me.
I would if I thought I wouldn't get put in prison for it.
Best end for me.
Don't be silly. Now, come on, it's time for your injection.
Don't want an injection.
You know, if we pump any more gold into you, they're talking about locking you away in a safe at night. 1, 2, 3, up.
Oh, you're hurting me.
No, I'm not. Come
Yes,
on.
you are.
Very gently. That's it. That's it, all right?
I can't make it.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, up. There you go.
But now what good's it doing me anyway?
Oh, you're better, you know you are. You haven't walked as far as you did today for months.
Walking, if you call that walking, staggering around with that contraption.
Oh, do buck up.
You wait till you get arthritis and see how cheerful you are. Here, there is something you can do for me, though.
What's that?
Give me some of them magic drops. Go on.
Come on, wriggle down. We'll see. Not until after you've had your injection, anyway.
Oh, I believe you enjoy sticking a damn needle in me.
I do. Gives me a lot of pleasure. I'm just going to give Mrs. Cosgrove some saline drops for her eyes, sister. She does love them. She calls them magic drops. I think they cheer her up.
She had any before today?
No, not since last week.
Oh, I'll give her them then. Talked around, have you?
I think so.
Got a bit of a way with her, haven't you?
Bark's worse than a bite.
Got the little psychologist.
You're not laughing at me, are you, sister?
No, why should I? Her staff
Yes?
might try out your talents on Nurse Salter. She's beyond me.
We're not even speaking.
That's better. Feel human again.
Ridiculous. What's the use of having Monday and Tuesday
Like a squirt?
off if they make you work 8 days on the trot straight afterwards? Oh, it's like washing up liquid.
Don't you like it?
Free offer, was it?
Could have done without today in my life. I really could.
Nothing I've done's gone right. Sister Marla thinks I'm a dummy, she must.
So you discovered poetry?
Yeah. You know, there have been thousands of poems written about love and not one about hospitals. At least I don't think they have. That must prove something.
I've had quite a good day, actually.
Yeah, well, you would. I mean, the day you were born, you tried to take your mother's pulse.
How many more days is it to payday?
Too many.
Oh, I tell you, if that computer screws up my pay again, I'll think I'm
Come on, let's go.
Come on, Jerry. What's this? You fallen out with a uniform too? Thought you slept in it like her. Don't you think it does anything for you? Sure mine does nothing for me. Caught sight of myself in a shop window the other week. I only needed a satchel and I could have been back at Moorfield High. I'm not risking that again. Staked my love life so I dare. Still, surprised at you. Thought your uniform was like a second skin to you.
Stop babbling, Joe, will you, and get changed?
No,
We'll catch the shops before they close, otherwise we'll be eating spaghetti alphabet.
I like her though, is it? Changing out of her uniform. Oh, thank you. I was using a mirror. Sita, can I borrow a little mirror?
Oh, not again.
Please.
Alison.
I can't see.
I'll be late.
Tell me to get lost if you like.
Well,
But
rush too.
what is the matter?
Nothing.
Come on. How many tellings off have you had today? What is it? Are you ill?
No.
Because if you are, go and see the health
I
sister.
am not
Then
ill.
What is it?
It's my business. There's nothing you can do anyway. By the way, I did Mrs. Franklin's heel. I should have spotted it. Thanks for not telling Easby.
Well, I'm off, Joe. Bye, everybody.
Oh, wait, let me hold my bag, Sita.
Come on.
Please, look like a gentleman.
You do.
Thank you.
I'll wait for you if you like.
No, it's all right. You go on.
Okay. See you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Johnson. Thanks very much.
That is very good.
Oh, I'm so glad. Are you going to be a good girl?
Yes.
Same time tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow.
All right, thanks very much. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks very much. You two must be hungry. All right. Come on, let's go. You get home and have some tea, all right?
La 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 la.
Sorry.
It was a bit loud. Come on, go over and play. That's it.
Hey, come. Give daddy a kiss. Come on. Come on. How are you today? Did you play with the cat today? You didn't bite it, did you? I'll tell you what, you play for a little while and then I'll come back and play with you. We play choo-choo train, okay? Okay, good.
Chops for you and me. Sausage for the kids.
Good. I could eat a dead donkey now.
Do you want any chips?
Don't I always? Chips with everything. Like a good British working man.
What's your wage packet doing on a table?
For you.
Oh, look, Dad. I can't do everything.
You know me and money, Alison. We don't get on long together, you know that.
How much do you want back?
Just bus fares and £3. That's what you... Hey, not the £3. Not today, anyway.
Why?
Promise you won't bawl me out?
What have you been up to today, Dad?
Come and see. Now, close your eyes and count up to 10.
I'm hungry in the kitchen.
Okay. Now, close your eyes and count up to 10. Go on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There. This guy was selling it at work. Well, giving it away at £2. And I thought, well, it might cheer you up.
How did you know what size to get?
Well, it's the same size as your mother's. Do you like it then?
It's very nice.
I got this for myself. Fantastic value. Only £1. No, fantastic value. Unrepeatable at any price. You know, you couldn't even get this in Brixton. How do you like this? Isn't it fantastic?
Is that what he said? This bloke?
Yeah.
Dad.
We'd be all right. We've got our own home. We'd be all right, baby.
Of course we will, Dad. We'll be all right.
Yeah, that's the way. Keep it on. Okay. I'll just put the record on just a little bit and play with the kids, okay? Okay. Come on, we're gonna play choo-choo. Okay? Come, you wanna get on my back? Come on. Come on. Who's gonna get on my back? Come on. Who's gonna be the train? Come on. Okay, you're gonna give me one now.
on, you two. Time to go. Now, come on, Jackie Jane, come on.
Where's your teddy?
Jay, where's your doll?
Come on, hurry up.
Oh, morning, Mrs. Johnson. Here we are again. Sorry about their toys.
Oh, it's quite all right.
I couldn't let them leave them behind.
No. Come on, little darling.
Same time tonight.
Same time tonight.
Bye.
Don't worry. Bye-bye.
Mr. Harrison's better today.
Mr. Who?
Harrison. No, one with a lisp.
Oh, he'll be lucky with what he's got.
Oh, wonders never cease. Nobody's pinched my clean apron today. What's the matter with you lot? Decided to go straight?
They tried putting me on nights again.
Hey, I met this gorgeous window cleaner. Did I tell you?
You did tell me,
Did I got time to phone him?
Won't he be up his ladder?
Oh, God, you are
Hey,
funny.
Joe, you've come in your uniform again today.
You shouldn't have said that, Zita. You really should.
Why?
Because I've got nothing else to wear, have I? My wardrobe only lasts me 2 days. Nobody notices if you turn up in the same uniform every day.
Come on, Jen.
Try turning up in the same dress. People start thinking you're a squatter. Wouldn't have a spare sari to lend, would you?
I'll have a look. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye. Oh, what's this then, Shirley? Flowers for Sister Easby. Thought I cut it fine. And in civvies again. Not moonlighting as a stripper, are you?
It's like watching them paint the damn fourth bridge.
Morning, Mrs. Cosgrove.
She's got enough stuff in her handbag to supply a chemist shop.
I've got something for you.
Oh, what?
These.
Who sent them?
Well, I did. Do you like them?
Well, at least they don't come from a damn funeral parlour.
No, they don't. I'll put them in water for you then.
I've got something for you too.
Oh, what's that?
Don't feel like telling you now.
Oh, you're a tease as well as everything else.
Have you seen Nurse Salter?
Oh, yes, sister, she was
She's
on.
late again. Well, who are those for?
Mrs. Cosgrove. I brought them in. She doesn't get many personally, does she?
Nurse Salter ought to be bringing her those after what happened yesterday.
Morning, sister.
You're late again.
Yes, sister.
Why?
No reason, sister.
Are you being impertinent, Nurse?
No, sister.
I think we're working up to a little talk, don't you?
Ladies of leisure this week, you two, aren't you?
Yes, Sister Marla's doing everything for herself.
She doesn't trust us to do it. Me, anyway.
So this about Sister Marla? It's nice of us to hear.
Say it word, sister. We're just saying, well, Sister Marla's very particular.
Oh, you mean she does everything for herself? No, thanks, not for me. That's what we've got you lot for, to slave for us.
I've always known I was a slave. That's the first time I've heard a sister admit it.
Never mind, it will soon be over now. Well, it is over for you two.
Yes, true. Did you know what you wanted to do when you got your SRN, sister?
Yes, I wanted to be a matron. I'd no doubts.
You can't be now because there aren't any matrons.
Divisional nursing officers. Not the same, is it? Aye, having trouble deciding, nursling?
She's going to join the workers, sister.
I didn't say definitely.
Join the workers?
Occupational nursing, sister. What do you think of the idea?
Well, it means going out there.
What's wrong with that?
Well, hospitals are, well, they're a closed community. Some people find that a bit suffocating. I find it comforting, personally.
Yes, me too. I want to go out there and see what the world's about.
Oh, I suppose it's a chance to be your own boss, running a clinic in a factory.
That's what I'd like about it. I mean, you're just a number in a hospital.
Another of them. We've been infiltrated.
No, but it's true enough. I mean, with all that delegation, you just seem to be working for a machine.
What about the rest of you? What do you want to do?
Just get my SRN. I'll be satisfied with that.
Me too.
Nurse Brent has no doubts, have you?
Well, I wouldn't say that, sister. Got her head screwed on his old shell. Oh, you've changed your tune.
Yeah, well, she'll be rolling in it, won't she? Money, the odd string of pearls from all the odd deals you'll be nursing.
Does Alison talk about her plan?
She'll be in Barbara Castle's job, won't she? I don't know, though. She stopped coming to work in her precious uniform.
Yesterday, girls, we were talking about thrombosis. Well, today I'd like to go on to another subject, and that is CVA. Anybody tell me what CVA is? Nurse Jones? Oh, come on, you must know. Miss Windruff told you that many times.
I can't quite remember, sister.
Cerebrovascular accident, commonly known as a stroke. Somebody killed
Why hasn't Dr. Ingram been on his rounds this morning?
Well, it's his day off. You know it is. He told you yesterday.
I don't remember.
I think you fancy Dr. Ingram, don't you?
But he's all right. Bit stringy.
You like your man a bit more substantial, do you?
You should see Mr. Cosgrove. 6'2" in his stocking feet and shoulders on him.
When did he die?
About 12 years ago last March. Slipped on the front step and it were frosty. He cracked his head on the damn rockery what he built himself. Never recovered consciousness.
I'm sorry.
He's better off than I am. He's not crippled with arthritis.
Well, neither are you.
I've got something to tell you.
Oh, what's that?
I'm going home.
Oh, I see. Isn't that a little bit up to Dr. Ingram?
I've made my mind up. I'm going home.
All right, don't mention it to
Don't care
sister.
what you lot say on. I'm going home. Can't stand the sight of her any longer.
Well, does it never occur to you that perhaps she can't stand the sight of you either? Anything else, Your Majesty?
Here. It's for you.
What is it?
Well, open it and see.
Oh, it's lovely.
21st birthday present from my mum. Her mother gave it to her, and her mother as well.
It's beautiful. But I can't accept it.
Why not?
Well, I can't. It's too valuable for one thing.
You can and you will.
I can't.
If you don't take it, I'll give it to her over there. She'll pin it on that damn dressing gown before you can say Jack Robinson.
Are you sure?
That's all we have time for today then, girls. Read up those chapters. See you again tomorrow.
Thank you. Well, I'll have to ask permission. And I don't think I'll get it. We're not encouraged to accept.
And don't ask.
I must ask.
If you don't take it, I'll give it to her.
Well, I'll let you know what Sister says, all right? Anyway, it wouldn't go with her dressing gown.
Well, what would, except damn tassels?
Shh, try and get some sleep.
Nurse,
Yes, sister?
you haven't recorded Mrs. White's fluid intake for nearly 4 hours. Surely she's had a cup of tea.
But I thought staff
Well, I
was going
told you to do the fluid charts today.
Sorry, sister. I didn't hear you.
Then you weren't listening.
No, sister.
What is the matter with you?
Nothing.
Of course there is.
There isn't.
And I say that there is. It's not like you to keep making mistakes like this. You're one of the best students I've ever had. Now, there must be something the matter.
There's nothing the matter. Can't you all be told and stop picking on me?
Nobody's picking on you, Alice.
Yes, you are. You've been doing it all week. Admit it.
Well, it's only because you're behaving in this extraordinary fashion.
Is it because I'm black?
Oh, really?
You don't do it to any of the others. So leave me alone.
I did try to talk to her sister. I wasn't very successful. There is something the matter. She told me to mind my own business.
Yes, well, I've got somebody else working on it. Well, I hope to. Help me with these, will you?
Right. Mrs. Cosgrove wants me to have this.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's a family heirloom.
Valuable, too.
That's what I said.
Well, I don't think there's much chance.
I told her that, too.
I'll take it higher up if you want me to.
Would you? Well, I'm not a great one for jewellery, but I think she really would like me to have it.
Do you expect me to believe that?
No, honestly, sister. Well, I'm not a great one for jewellery.
All right, I believe you. Really, I do.
You're laughing at me just like all the others. Why shouldn't I enjoy looking after old people?
Oh, yes, indeed. Geriatric nurses are thin enough on the ground. Thank you.
How many of these do you want?
25.
There is one thing that worries me, though. I'm sure some of the others think that...
What?
Well, that I'm opting out. I mean, there is a bit of the old maid syndrome about looking after old people, isn't there? It's a bit spinsterish. Perhaps I'm anticipating the event.
Don't be silly. Young enough yet to be married 4 times over. Well, you don't believe you're opting out, do you?
No.
Well, why do you want to be a geriatric nurse?
Just do, that's all.
And you're absolutely sure?
Sure as I can be.
Then you do it. Like, I'll tell you something. My best time in nursing was when I was a theatre sister. I was accused of opting out, preferring my patients to be unconscious, being a bit manic, trying to create perfection within 4 walls. But I enjoyed it, and I was very good. And I think you'll be very good with old people, just like you are with Mrs. Cosgrove.
Well, she's exceptional, I know that. We just seem to hit it off. Attraction of opposites. Oh, I nearly forgot. She wants to go home. What do you think?
I'll ask Dr. Ingram. Here, take this back to her. Tell her to look after it.
Right.
Miss Reesby? Oh, Heather, thanks for ringing back. We've got a slight problem with a student nurse.
Why not just cut the advert out with your scissors? I would.
Somebody else might want to read it.
Well, you'd be reducing the competition as well then, wouldn't you? Girl I used to know did that. She opened the post, and then if there were applications for jobs in the office that offered a threat to her, she banned them. Oh, come on, I want a cup of tea. I'm gasping.
I won't be a sec.
You understand, Shirley?
Not really.
I just couldn't cope with it. Nursing old people. Too many demands, I suppose. I've packed up reading poetry.
Huh?
Love poetry, anyway. Not meaningful. Not to my circumstances. I mean, for instance, Gather the Rose of Love. Edmund Spenser. Where, for heaven's sake? A disco? Backseat of a Mini?
Come on, I've told you, career's the thing.
Aren't you having tea today, Alison?
No.
Well, you're not in love, are you? Forget it.
Sure she wants to die. I mean, she pulled the drip out this morning. She's only 31.
Oh, shut up, Caesar. I feel morbid enough as it is. Give it a rest, eh?
Sorry. You know what I've suddenly discovered? I can stand seeing anything in the ward. Well, almost anything. But that film yesterday, I couldn't watch it, and it was only a cesarean.
I'll go and sit somewhere else if you lot don't change the subject.
Sorry.
I will.
Let's talk about poetry then.
She's off that as well.
Oh, why?
I don't know why. Mad info. There's Salter not with you.
She's in the library, Miss Windrow.
Oh, is she? Thank you.
Having 40 winks, Alison.
Yes, Miss Windrop.
Busy day.
Fairly.
Nice and quiet in here.
Yeah.
Come in here often, do you?
Yeah.
Quite a good range of books and everything.
Yeah.
Business or pleasure?
pardon?
Do you come in here to read up on the jobs? Or just to read for pleasure? Or just to nod off?
To study.
You didn't have any O-levels, did you?
No.
Did very well in the D test, though. You've done very well ever since, too.
It was a struggle.
You're certain to get through. Be sister in 2 years. Is that what you had in mind?
Yeah.
So what's the snag?
Sister Easy's been talking to you about me, hasn't she?
Does it matter? Had to be somebody sooner or later.
Why?
I'm your senior tutor, Alison. Word gets back. Or it should when a student seems to be going wrong like you are. What is it? Third year doldrums?
No.
What then? Important part of my job is to be available to my students when they have problems, whatever they may be. Emotional, to do with work, health. Fairly obvious you have a problem, Alison. You're slacking, you've lost interest. You're just not a good nurse anymore.
I am a good nurse.
Not anymore. You know it. You owe us an explanation. Are you ill?
No. I'm not ill.
What is it then?
Fact is, I'm going to have to leave nursing. Give it up.
Give up nursing? Why, for heaven's sake? You're a natural.
I've got no choice. Just got to, that's all.
But why? You're nearly there. The worst is over.
Mother's died.
Oh, I'm sorry. When?
Week last Sunday.
What was it?
Heart attack. It was my weekend off when she died, and I took a day off for the funeral.
You can't have told anyone.
You're the first.
Wouldn't it have been better telling somebody? Your friends?
Well, I couldn't have told one thing without the other. It follows, you see. Mam's dead. I have to give up.
How does it follow? I don't see why it should.
It's Jane and Jackie.
Who?
My two sisters. Jane's just gone 3. Jackie's nearly 4.
Oh, quite a gap between you and Jane and Jackie.
Yeah. I wasn't planned. They were. We had a house. My father was working. Seemed a nice idea. Especially to me mum. She would have had a dozen kids if she could have.
They're the problem. Well, can't you and your father work something out? Look after them between you?
Not my dad.
Oh, surely, under the circumstances, your future.
Oh, it isn't his fault. Mam spoiled him rotten. So do I, for that matter. He's big and friendly and always cheerful. Very handsome. But he can't boil water. He's hopeless in the house. Mam was cleaning his shoes the day before she died. She loved him.
Can't you find someone to look after the children? I could arrange a creche.
And that's what I'm doing now. I'm paying somebody. But I can't keep on.
Money?
No. Just getting them up at 7:15 in the morning. Leaving them with a stranger all day. Dashing back with them at nights. No proper meals. And what do I do when I'm on nights? Pack them off to bed and hope they stop there. Tell them not to have nightmares or start coughing. Or if they do, not to waken Dad. Because he needs his sleep. Oh, I owe them more than that, Miss Winthrop. Oh, I owe me Mum more than that.
Well, they'll be going to school soon.
Same problem. This isn't a 9-to-5 job, is it?
How about relatives?
None I trust.
You could even work part-time. We can't afford to lose you, Alison.
Oh, I've thought about it very carefully, Miss Winthrop. I've thought till my head started spinning. And besides owing them and me mum, well, it's to do with being black in a white country. You've got to be perfect, you see. Do everything right, the way I used to do here. It's the only way you can keep respect. Not even then sometimes. White kids, they can be put out to care by the thousands. No one says too much. Another income coming into the house. To have a career. But when we do it, it's another stick to beat us with. If you can't look after your kids, you shouldn't have them. We have too many anyway. We're irresponsible and hopeless and black. I love nursing, Miss Winthrop. Loved it from the very first day. Getting my SRN would be like growing wings. Well, it's not to be.
Well, you can always come back when the children are older, Alison.
Perhaps. We'll have to see. I'd better be getting back to the ward. Sister Eastby thinks I'm enough of a dead loss as it is.
You should have told her.
Yeah. You couldn't telephone me, could you? I couldn't go through with that again.
If you like.
Thanks, Miss Winthrop.
Oh, give the drag, Carol. No. Ash, she's given up, remember? That's all I need. Oh, hey, can you lend me a tissue? Yeah. Robert Redford winked at me this morning. Went on in with a chance.
Bloody hell, I've got a hole in my tie.
Don't be daft, Duffy. He winks at half the hospital.
2 whole days away from this place. 2 days to catch up on Living and Jilly Cooper. Buy new glitter band LP, doing nails.
Lie in bed till lunchtime every day.
You'd knock a tryst with a shake in the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, you would.
I'm a realist.
You're boring.
Sure, you've got to plan the future.
Of course you have.
Are you coming?
What do you say, Alison?
Yeah.
As if you didn't know.
Come on, then.
Your future's mapped out better than the M1. What's it like to be that certain, eh? I mean, wouldn't a bit of doubt add some spice to life? You might as well be a tube train running up and down the same line. Brixton to Walthamstow Central. Wouldn't you like to think you might get off at Manor House now and again, or Archway? No? Oh, well, maybe it's me.
Hello, Mrs. Johnson.
Hello, hello.
Same time again tomorrow.
Same time again tomorrow. They've been very good.
I'm so glad. Thanks very much.
Come
on, Jackie.
Bye-bye. Come on. Jackie, bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.